Hello and welcome back to Shakesyear. We are working on The Rape of Lucrece, which, content warning, if sexual violence towards women is an issue for you, please tune out. If it is not and you want to see or hear about the sonnets for today, we're going to take a look at stanzas 41 to 44, which Sextus Tarquinius, it's the middle of the night, and Shakespeare is really drawing this out for the drama and maybe trying to humanize Sextus or something, but we've recently had like the devil on the shoulder versus the angel on the shoulder thing going on, where he knows how bad this thing is that he wants to go do. He wants to go sleep with his friend's wife. You know, he's like, if for no other reason, this is my friend's wife, so I shouldn't do it. But then at the end of yesterday's stanzas, he was like, no, but she's so gorgeous and nobody can say no to beauty like that, and it's old people who are logical, and I'm young, so I should go and do what I want to while I'm young. So he sort of heads out to start doing this, and stanza 41 picks up by saying, as corn o'ergrown by weeds, so heedful fear is almost choked by unresisted lust. Away he steals with open listening ear, full of foul hope and full of fond mistrust, both which, as servitors to the unjust, so cross him with their opposite persuasion, that now he vows a league, and now invasion. Within his thought her heavenly image sits, and in the self-same seat sits Collatine. That eye which looks on her confounds his wits, that eye which him beholds as more divine, unto a view so false will not incline, but with a pure appeal seeks to the heart, which, once corrupted, takes the worser part, and therein heartens up his servile powers, who, flattered by their leaders' jocund show, stuff up his lust as minutes fill up hours, and as their captain, so their pride doth grow, paying more slavish tribute than they owe. By reprobate desire thus madly led, the Roman lord marcheth to Lucretia's bed. The locks between her chamber and his will, each one by him enforced, retires his ward. But, as they open, they all rate his ill, which drives the creeping thief to some regard, the threshold gates the door to have him heard. The night-wandering weasels shriek to see him there. They fright him, yet he still pursues his fear. So this is more drawing out the drama of should he or shouldn't he, and really digging into how serious it is and how much it's still haunting Sextus. Like every step that he takes towards her bedroom, he's still going back and forth. Should I, shouldn't I, should I, shouldn't I, should I, shouldn't I? You know, he's imagining her in his head, and she's so beautiful and he really wants her. But in his head, he also sees Collatine standing right next to her. And he's like, no, I can't even imagine, because of him, I can't even imagine doing that. But not being able to imagine doing that makes him look even more at her because she's so pretty, and then that fuels his lust even more and gets him fired up. So he just keeps going towards her room, and he starts to break the locks and open the doors to get in there, to get into her chambers, to get into her rooms. And every time he opens a door, every time he breaks the lock, every time he gets one step closer, he has to stop and think about it for a second. And it's like these locks and these doors are mocking him, which then pushes him on a little bit farther. He's like, this is still gonna happen. I'm still gonna do it. And like the door creaks and the animals outside are making noise, like all these things that should alert people to the fact that he's there and doing something or about to do something that he's not supposed to do. And he's terrified of that, but he keeps pushing on, which I guess speaks to the power of his lust in this regard, but also makes it, at least looking at it through today's lens, makes it that much more deplorable that he's going along with it anyway. Like everything is saying, don't do this, turn back, don't defile your friend's wife. But he keeps on through it. And I don't know if in when it was written, if that was supposed to be maybe a good thing that he's so determined. I don't know. To me, it's feeling ickier and ickier as we go along, which is probably the best reaction to have when you know somebody's about to be raped. Anyway, if you can stomach it, I'll see you tomorrow for the next set of stanzas. Mwah.